Shalom. Call Loyam Layah Basham Yahushai. Basham Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who wrote well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. That precious truth throughout the four corners of the globe. Risking the lives and freedom to do so. Shalom, shalom. It's the brother Shemaiah from the GMS Cleveland branch. Lord willing, this be an edifying lesson through the spirit and power of the Basham Yahushai. Lord willing, I'm going to title this lesson, Don't Let Babylon Get to You. Alright, because this place is so evil and wicked. Alright, you will get caught up in some shit. Just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, man. And you got to be very, very circumspect, man. Spiritually and physically. And really, I want to open up with that. Because this place is dark. And 2/3 are dark. 2/3 of our people are dark. And they got demons on them, man. Alright. And they have been highly trained by Esau's witchcraft and wizardry to fulfill his purpose, as far as like to keep Babylon going, man, with the whole black fatigue, black culture, YNs, whatever, man. Like, does it really need to be explained, you know? But yeah, this place is fucking dark, bro. You know, and you gotta be really have your boots laced spiritually and be on your shit physically too, to not get caught up out here, man. So real quick, let me open up with this. It's Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 15. It says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise." Circumspectly, circle meaning around, spectly meaning to look. So you gotta look all around. You gotta have your head on the swivel, man. Cause there's always some shit going on. There's always something going on. Alright, and us being who we are, we know before anybody else. We have the spiritual discernment to know when to leave, when not to be here, where not to go that way, you know, not to do certain things, man. So you can avoid putting yourself in situations. Okay? So now when situations get brought to you, you can be able to handle it. Alright, in the spirit, in a righteous manner. Okay? In a reasonable, mature manner. It says, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise." So that means on your pathway, everywhere you go, man, you gotta walk circumspectly. The only time you can really let your hair down is when you're around brothers. But even then, you still gotta be on point and in the spirit, man. Okay? When you by yourself, you let your hair down. When you're in the comforts of your own home, whatever. But no, man, when you out here dealing with among these spirits, among these people, you have to be circumspect, man. You can't just be out here moving around. Any old type of way, man. Especially you having this truth. Verse 16, "Redeeming the time because the days are evil." Redeeming the time meaning what? Counting the days. Okay? Counting the days, man. Buying back that time with the Lord. Getting back that time that was wasted. Getting back that time with the Lord, man. Which is the grace period that the Lord has given us. right now, but you don't use it to occasion to the flesh. Like the scriptures say, give not liberty to use occasion to give not a Salaki. I want to get out of here, man. I want to get out of here, bro. Because I don't like wickedness. You know what I'm saying? I don't like wickedness. Me personally, I never liked wickedness. That was never amusing to me. Okay? Certain things you do as an adolescent, certain things you do in the world to a certain degree. But all that shit niggas doing now, man, hell no. This is Galatians 5:13. For brethren, ye have been called unto liberty. How have we been called into liberty? All right, this truth made us free. Like the scriptures say in John 8 chapter. All right, this truth shall make you free. We've been freed from basically Babylon. We've spiritually been freed from Babylon. We know the ins and outs. We know the cheat code. All right, the Lord revealed these prophecies unto us. We know. So we can make it through this shit, man. The Lord revealed himself unto us among how many Israelites on this earth? So that's a special thing, man. All right, the Lord have chosen us out of the world, okay, to be able to call us to this ministry, to serve him. We can escape and be delivered from the destruction of this place, man. That's a big deal. All right, so the liberty we've been called to is this truth, this ministry, the brotherhood, Yahweh Shai, the house of David. Okay, it says, only use not liberty for occasion to the flesh. So the grace that's been given from Yahweh Shai, like it says in Ephesians 2:8, that by grace, the Lord have given us the gift of faith. So that's the liberty, that grace that was given from Yahweh Shai, all right, in which we receive, all right, the faith, the gift of faith, the gift of faith to be able to believe and to do these works, man, because it's not of ourselves, like the next verse say in verse 9, all right, not to boast of yourselves, boast of your own works, because it's not of yourselves, it's of Yahweh Shai. The Lord gave us this faith, man. So it says, use not liberty for occasion to the flesh. That means don't use this grace period to give into the pleasures of the flesh, to feed your flesh, man, and to do the things pleasing unto you. And see, that's how you let Babylon get to you, man. All right? Next thing you know, you eating, your diet is all out of whack. Now your health is out of whack. All right? That's the things that Babylon prescribes. That's the things that Babylon produces. All right? Unhealthy people, sickly people, diseased people. Next thing you know, you doing other things that's not aligned with the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Okay? It says, but by love serve one another. Once again, relaying the point of charity and sincerity and truth in the brotherhood, man. That's what you got to be a part of, bro. And sincerity and truth. You can't be no faking it to make it, faking the funk. You can't be doing that, man. You're going to get found out. You're going to get found out, man. So getting back to the point, Ephesians 5:17, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. See? I was trying to find this scripture in the previous lesson I just did. It's the Spirit. That's applying the wisdom. How you gonna know what the will of the Lord is if you're not applying wisdom? If you're not aligned with the Spirit of Yahweh Shah, okay? And that's why it's important to feed yourself with the fruits of the Spirit. Reading, fasting, praying, all right? You recharge your spirit when you're around the Akim, because Babylon can beat you down, man. Babylon can beat you down real bad. So when we get around the brothers, it's a recharge. Now you charged up for the next battle. You charged to go through it all over again the next day until we get up out of here, man. All right, so you got to understand what the will of the Lord is in order to do the things that's pleasing to him, man. In order to be on his good side. Because you don't want to be on the bad side of judgment, man. That's a scary thing. When you think you in the Spirit, whatever you got going on is not the will of the Lord. Whole time you think you in the Spirit, though, man. That's why we walking on thin ice, man. We walking on thin ice with the Lord. And we got to pay our dues. So that means decreasing in ourselves and increasing with Yahweh Shah. Putting ourselves last and doing the things that please the Lord. Disappointing your flesh to please the Spirit. Which in turn, you're going to be pleased. You're going to be filled with joy. All right? Because the Lord is pleased with what you're doing. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel good about yourself. Just like when you make your father proud. When you was a little kid, did something, make your father proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Genuinely proud that he's your son. I mean, that, you know, that you're his son. He wants to show you off, you know, to the world. So that's what the Lord's going to do for us, Lord willing. We are the elect. We got to do the things that's pleasing to him to make the Lord proud, man. We got to make the Lord proud. That's a big deal. Lord willing, it's been an edifying lesson. Matter of fact, no, let me close out with this. Psalms chapter 23 and verse 1. No, verse 4. I'm going to read verse 4. It says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. So yeah, man, we walking through the valley of the shadow of death. The scripture said, walk circumspectly, okay? But we're walking through the valley of the shadow of death. It's death all around us, man. Everywhere we go, it's death all around us. You know, and we got angels protecting us. Because we can't catch every little thing, man. All right? You can only catch but so many things to avoid. There's so much shit going on, bro. The Lord is going to have to intervene. His angels going to have to intervene. It says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. So it's evil all around us, but you can't fear it, because once you fear it, you become subject into it. Anything you fear, you're going to become subject into it. You're going to become a servant into it. It's going to rule over you. Okay? And that's a demon, man. We know the perfect love in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua cast out all fear. So there's no amount of evil that could put us in fear, okay, to where we turning back. Because what the fuck is we turning back to? And when you turn back, you're running from the Lord, man. Okay? That's our protection. Go through the valley of the shadow. We got to go through it, man. That's the only way out, is to go through it. The Lord guiding us. Because what the next verse say? Thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. I mean, a couple more words after that. Still the same verse, but, a couple sentences, the sentence after that. So the Lord is with us, man. All right? We got the Lord's support and protection over us. Because the Lord prayed for our faith, that it fell not. So don't let Babylon get to you, man. Keep fighting. Keep holding on. And Lord willing, it's been an edifying lesson. Giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Ruach HaKodesh. Shalom, shalom. On to the next one.